We're joined by Khalid Amiri, a journalist for Radio Television of Afghanistan. They're in Kabul. Thank you very much for being with us here. First of all, just what's the atmosphere in your country right now, all as the Taliban are only advancing?
Thank you very much for having me. Well, as for now, while we are speaking, the Taliban are advancing across Afghanistan. Particularly, we have reports from Kunduz city, where the city has fallen in the hands of Taliban. The Kunduz prison has fallen into Taliban's control, and Taliban have escaped. In the last few weeks, we have noticed a huge massacre of the Afghans being killed at the hands of the Taliban and the operations conducted by the Afghan Air Force. As for now, while we're speaking, 4 provinces, including Nimroz, Jawzjan, Saripol, and Kunduz, have collapsed, and they've fallen in the hands of the Taliban. There are reports coming from Kunduz, where the city is burning in flames, and for now, as I spoke to the local people there, the market holders, the businessmen, according to them, they have seen losses of around $150+ billion. So fight is still going on in strategic the villages of Kunduz city. We have been informed that a key number of government offices have fallen in the hands of Taliban. Taliban can be seen in the streets. They're everywhere. Taliban have taken control of the provincial governor's office in Kunduz as well.
What's the central government telling you, the people of Afghanistan, in this moment right now? We know reports of people fleeing. We're not sure to where. That's another question. Where are people running to, and what's the government telling you?
Well, the people from the northern provinces, from the southern, they're trying to flee to Kabul because Kabul seems nearer to them, and it's the capital, and comparatively it's safer than the other provinces which are under the attack of the Taliban for now. But the Afghan government also says that they have been responding to the attacks of the Taliban. They, according to the Ministry of Defense, they say that the Taliban have seen heavy casualties, their soldiers have been killed, and they are repulsing the attacks of the Taliban.
We'll stay tuned on that. What's the attitude within the country, Kabul in particular here, where the U.S. has had such a presence for nearly really 20 years now? What's the attitude towards the United States withdrawing so quickly and having the Taliban conquering just on the heels of that withdrawal?
Well, if you speak to the local Afghans, and according to the local Afghan opinion, Afghans are of the opinion that the Americans have betrayed Afghanistan. They shouldn't have left Afghanistan in a situation which is today. As far as the people think that the government is equally responsible for the chaos, but they also think that the American forces, and particularly America, is responsible because they did irresponsible withdrawal from the country.
Is there any attempt at this point, the central government, they're talking about repulsing these attacks, to reconcile with the Taliban, to try to find a way to stop this advance in another way, or does it simply feel too late for that?
Well, I believe it's too late for that. If the Taliban were in mood and in the gesture of going for peace, so they would have availed the opportunity of the Qatar meeting. But for now, both the parties have decided to fight, and they believe that the win on the battlefield will decide who is the winner and who is the dominating side.
Khalid Amiri, thank you very much for joining us from Kabul here, and good luck to all the people there of Afghanistan.